Well, actually, how far is the thing? I want something like that. Ooh. It's a good thing I have like the extending part of the couch like as my footrest. I could probably do a video saying like this if I wanted to. I mean, I could have done that in the old chair too, but all that time didn't really feel like it. Plus, you need me front and center in attention. That's how it should be. Good morning, happy Sunday, everybody. Let me get to my low, Muhammad, act of kindness. And what's my low? My low is the fact that why did last night have to end? Seriously, why did last night have to end? It was so good. Right, I should probably get into what my high is. I mean, my high is that I went to Libs last night for dinner. Okay, that's it, bye. No, from one thing, of course. I mean, obviously, there's much more to explain. And I'll do that, but I gotta make my NFL picks first. And my act of kindness was I held the door for people. In fact, I held the door for people going into Libs, actually. So, yeah, I did that. Now then, let's get to, actually, let's go over yesterday's games, because I do believe I am 1-1 going into this week, into week 18. All right. I need to get 9 games done correct if I want to make it even 180. Basically averaging 10 games correct a week. NFL schedule, okay. Let's see. Yep, I'm 1-1 going into today. Let me show off the chart right here. So let's see, 1-1. Perfect. Now then, let's go over all the games going on today, shall we? Oh shoot, what? Darn it, I forgot what number pick this is supposed to be. Alright. I think it's 259. I hope it's 259. Oh, good. 259 is what I'm starting with today. So let's see. Okay, pick number 259. The Colts versus the Texans. I think the Texans to win that one. 260, the Browns versus the Bengals. I mean, they've both been eliminated. Who's just doing worse? Yeah, I got the Bengals winning this game. Who am I kidding? Shout to Ocho Cinco. Right. Let's see, pick number 261. The Saints versus the Falcons. I think if the Falcons win, they're in. Let me look at the playoff picture real fast. Because the Bucks should have been in after okay. The Panthers have to win. Oh, sorry. Wait. Right. The Panthers are in if the Falcons win, right? I think that's how it works. You know what? I think the Falcons might actually do it. I think they could. Okay, pick number 262. Packers versus the Vikings. Oh, that's... Oh. The Packers have already clinched, and the Vikings are out. I'm sure they're going to rest their starters, but I'm sure the Packers might actually just win anyway. Yeah, I'll pick the Packers. Why not? Pick number 263. The Titans versus the Jaguars. Yeah, the Jags are going to rest their starters, but I still think they'll win. Pick number 264. Cowboys and the Giants. Oh, that's easy. Cowboys. Pick number 265. Let's see if I can scroll down a little bit. Okay, so the Cardinals and the Rams. I pick the Rams to win. Pick number 266. The Chiefs and the Raiders. Chiefs. Pick number 267. Commanders. Versus the Eagles. Eagles. 268. The Dolphins and the Patriots. I think if the Patriots win, they're the number 1 seed. So yeah, I think I'll pick the Patriots to win. 269. The Lions and the Bears. The Bears are going to rest their starters, but yeah, I think the Bears will win. 270. The Chargers and the Broncos. Ooh, this is going to have some serious playoff ramifications as well. I think the Broncos are going to pull it off, though. I think they will. 271. The Jets versus the Bills. Let's go Buffalo. And finally, pick number 272 of 272. This is 18 times 16 is 72. No. 16 times 17 is 272. I mean, excuse me. So yeah, 6 is, they saved this game for tonight. Yeah, I got the Steelers beating the Ravens. Okay, so I've got the Houston Texans beating the Indianapolis Colts, the Cincinnati Bengals beating the Cleveland Browns, the Atlanta Falcons beating the New Orleans Saints, the Green Bay Packers beating the Minnesota Vikings, the Jacksonville Jaguars beating the Tennessee Titans, the Dallas Cowboys beating the New York Giants, the Los Angeles Rams beating the Arizona Cardinals, the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Las Vegas Raiders, the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Washington Commanders, the New England Patriots beating the Miami Dolphins, the Chicago Bears beating the Detroit Lions, the Denver Broncos beating the Los Angeles Chargers, the Buffalo Bills beating the New York Jets, let's go Buffalo, and finally the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Baltimore Ravens. It's over here real fast. There you go. Again, number of picks, and the team I circle is who I think is going to win. Can't believe I already made it here. So seriously, like, I get that it's January and like the year has just begun, but considering that football starts in the fall and ends in February, like, I can't believe we're already here. And come to think of it, I guess it is kind of a good thing that football is still going on. I mean, there's a few college games left, and as well as the playoffs starting next week. Like, for as depressing as winter can be, stuff like this at least makes things exciting. And you shouldn't get bored. Well, you shouldn't get bored. I mean, I can't promise that you won't. So, I said I was going to talk about libs, and so I will. For those of you who don't know, I live in Elmira, New York, and there's a lot of great places to go for a bite to eat, for sure. You know, among the very best, you know, you got 1157 North, you got Hilltop Inn, you got Rye Bar. If you're looking for bar food, you got places like the Elbow Room and Harry's. The list goes on and on. But the one place to rule them all is definitely Libs. My family and I have been going for many, many years, and while it's not really often that we go, the food that we get always has remained consistently very, very, very good. And last night was no exception. Usually when I go, my family will, in honor of my grandmother, we ordered the cheesy garlic bread, which is good. Salad with Italian crumbly blue, incredible. My side of linguine with the best red sauce ever. The linguine is cooked to a perfect al dente. I'm so mad because I know for a fact I took I definitely want to take shots of what I got last night. And I know I took a good shot of the food, of the prime rib, but like, it didn't load. And so like, when I took the shot, the camera wanted to, like, not take the photo of the prime rib. It was so good though, the prime rib was, holy cow. Cooked to a perfect medium rare, except no substitutions. And, I mean, look, it's the shrimp scampi. The shrimp scampi is the best thing they have at Libs. It's actually the best thing I've ever... It's the best individual thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. When you pair it with the filet or the prime rib, there is no equal. It's the best surf and turf in the entire area. And you know what? Honestly, in all of upstate New York, I'd put it up there with the very best. And then you could argue it is the very best. And I can make the argument that it's the very best because it wins like all of the best of the Twin Tiers awards. Like seriously, with the exception of like getting a runner-up in takeout and carry-out, Libs sweeped the entirety of all the categories it was in for best of the Twin Tiers. And the runner, like, come on, it's a runner-up in carry-out and takeout, which, okay, that's, come on, I would go to Libs to eat it in there anyway, so that last one doesn't even bother me anyway. Full stop, anyone from Libs, if you're watching this, I would suggest you get a bigger, like, award display case, because I saw you still have the awards from 2024, and they've already filled out the bottom of the case. Like, you're gonna need something bigger, because I don't think it's gonna show any signs of stopping just how many Best of the Twin Tiers awards you'll get in years to come, as well as how many people, including myself, are going to talk about how great Libs is. And you know, it was interesting. I ran into some very special people last night while going to Centertown Social for the first time. Shout out to Centertown Social. And like, we were in agreement, like, the two places that used to be around that aren't around anymore, that would have been like on that same level as Libs, were Tony R's and Moretti's, and they're both gone. The latter was around for like 110 years. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she went there as a teenager. I remember going to Moretti's to celebrate running my first marathon. Definitely I went to Tony R's on the day of the marathon, and a couple weeks later, because my mom was off, we went to Tony R's to celebrate. Went to Tony R's the day of the marathon to celebrate the fact that we're in the marathon, because miraculously it was actually open on Sunday. And a couple weeks later, went to Moretti's to celebrate me running the marathon, because this time with my mom, because my mom could actually make it. I don't really know what to say, man. With Tony R's and already gone, Lib stands alone. And that's not to say there aren't any places that, are, in fact, I was saying this to, the people I saw last night. Again, you got 1157 North, you got Rye, you got Hilltop. Are they as good as Lib's? Not quite, but you could easily go to those places and you have a phenomenal dinner for sure. For sure. It's just, none of them have the shrimp scampi the Lib's has. Oh gosh, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Seriously, I took a bite of the shrimp scampi. I closed my eyes and in my mind I'm thinking, yep, I'm home again. Holy cow, it was so good. But yeah, I have to say I kicked off 2026 in style because we were celebrating. See, we wanted to go on my birthday weekend, but Lib's was packed, which is not a bad thing. Come on, it's great that Lib's reaches full reservation. It means everyone's still going there and everyone loves it. But honestly, it was better. Honestly, I think I'm better off, again, I said this before, I'm better off waiting till the next week to go. Because, in 2026, my birthday is going to be on a Monday, and Lib's is closed on Monday, so I wouldn't be able to do that anyway. Plus, by that point, we're kicking off the new year. We're kicking off 2026 and kicking off the new year in style. It was great. It was phenomenal. Shout out to the good men and women at Lib's. The food was phenomenal. The service was both friendly and accommodating, which was also phenomenal. No notes. You guys, once again, knocked it out of the park. I don't know when I'm going to be back, but I do know that when I do go, I know I'm going to get, the exact same quality as I just got last night, for sure. So, yeah. Hope you like this video. If you like this, share our YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm going to home this video for all you guys watching Joe video. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to me, we can let me always back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.